So in Direct Lake, when we look at specifically Power BI, it uses the Analysis Service Engine. An Analysis Services Engine uses a compressed columnar data store. This is how data is stored in Analysis Services in Power BI datasets. Now Delta uses Parquet. Parquet is also a compressed columnar data store. So if we look at our import mode, what Microsoft have figured out what they could do is say, hey, we have this metadata in the data. What if we kind of split this into two, right? And instead of having that copy of the data live in the Power BI service, this is actually going to live in the Delta Lake. So we have this process where data is copied into the Delta Lake, which is a very similar format to what Analysis Service used anyway. And we only store the metadata, a bit like direct query mode. However, because we're not going back to a source system, it still has the performance of the import mode because the storage of the data is the same. It's the same format that was in Analysis Services. What happens? We just kind of load a bit of the data we need into the memory. Power BI uses it, kind of goes, so we can do everything on the fly. And the advantage of this, right, this data that's in the Delta Lake, this is the same copy of the data that all the other tools use, right? So Spark and our machine learning and our notebooks can use this. SQL, so SQL people who build the data warehouses, they can also use this. And also all our Power BI people who are using Power BI, DAX and Power Query, they can use the same copy of the data.